Good afternoon to all of you guys. After many days, I just faced you. So, how are you, everybody? I am just okay. So, in the earlier video, means I just made a video before 1 hour, and I have just told about the Rrb Ntpc exam date. So it is 15 December 2020. So Rrb chairman has announced that Rrb Ntpc exam will begin from 15 December. So two exams will be held consequently, Rrb Ntpc and Group D. So first Rrb Ntpc exam will begin, after that Rrb Group D. So today I will discuss. So before that, just subscribe and share my channels and tap the bell icon and all the active the all notification. Tap on the icon all notification, because immediately you will get that video. So subscribe and share please, and like also. Amazon Karo, it's a good company and you are getting good flat or cashback in electronic bill payment, mobile result, etc. Even though although except that you are getting some cashback or doing transactions between Amazon to Amazon account of only minimum value of 1 rupee. Okay, so today I will say about the discuss about Rrb Ntpc exam pattern and preparation plans. Okay, so what is Rrb Ntpc exams? So Rrb Ntpc exams 2020 non-technical, its full form is non-technical popular categories. So non-technical popular categories consist of different posts, whole different posts, like a very reputed post like station manager or station master, and there are lots of clerical posts, senior clerk, account cum typist, etc. And after that, goods clerks. So in Ntpc category, there are some graduate level post, and there are few posts are 10+2 standard HS level post. Okay, so what are the exam pattern of this Ntpc exams? So Ntpc basically now in the 2015 Rrb holding the computer based test. So all exam will carry computer based test. Okay, so Rrb Ntpc exams like that. First CBT1 means computer based test preliminary, and after that mains CBT2. Okay, and after the third test, the last test, CBAT or typing test. CBAT for only station manager. It is computer based aptitude test, logical reasoning, and some puzzle test or analogy test, logical reasoning and puzzle test, and psychology test, etc. Combination of these things, CBAT or computer based aptitude test. And typing test, all those for clerical type post, senior clerk, account cum typist, and this is the thing. There are no third stage for goods clerk. Okay, so these are the steps. So after passing through these 3 steps, you have to appear ultimately to medical. If you fit in medicals, then you are selected in the final list. So these are the criteria. Okay, so I am saying the whole process of Rrb Ntpc exams. So CBT1. So I am telling about the CBT1. So it is fast computer based aptitude test. This test only for screening in nature, means these marks, it has been said, I don't know what will happen at the ultimate end. It has been said by Rrb that this CBT1 is only screening in nature, and the marks will not be calculated or will not be added to the final selections. Okay, so it may be included. You have to score high. So I am suggesting you to score high in this test also. So this CBT1 will be marks distribution are that math, reasonings, and 35 and 30, and GK and current affairs. Okay, so these are the marks distribution. What is the marks distributions? So math would be 30, and reasoning would be math would be 35, reasoning would be 35, and GK and current affairs would be 30. So total 100. 100 questions, 100 marks. So total 100 marks. So 100 question, 100 marks. In mathematics section, 35 question, 35 marks. In reasoning section, 35 question, 35 marks. In GK and current affairs section, 30 question, 30 marks. So total 100 marks. And there will be negative marks, marks 1/3. For each wrong answer, 1/3 marks means 1/3 marks 0.33 will be deducted from the obtained marks by the right answer. Okay. So this is the procedure. So after that, if you qualify this round, means if you qualify the CBT 1, you can take entry into the CBT 2. This CBT 2's pattern is what? CBT 2's math, same syllabus, math, reasoning, has time hours. Time hours here, time is 1 hour 30 minutes. Okay, means 90 minutes. 90 minutes, 100 question, 100 marks. So this is the CBT 1's nature. And math, reasoning here, CBT 2, GK and current affairs. Here 35, and this one is 50. So 120 marks. Here time also 90 minutes. So in case of CBT 2, if you qualify CBT 2 math, reasoning and GK distribution what? 35 marks, 35 question, 35 marks, 35 question, 35 marks, 35 marks, 35 question in reasoning, 35 marks, and GK and current affairs 50 question, 50 marks. Total 120 marks. Time hours is same, that is 120 minutes, 90 minutes, 1 hour 30 minutes. So it is rather difficult. It is much more difficult than CBT 1, and these CBT 2's marks only will be calculated for selection of the final merit list. Okay, so and if you qualify these 2 rounds, you have to appear CBAT and typing test. CBAT for only for SM test, station manager, and typing test for there are some few posts, clerical type post, maximum posts are clerical type posts. So those people will appear in this type clerical post. They have to appear in typing test. Typing test, how much typing speed? 30 RPM. Sorry, RPM, not RPM, WPM, word per minute. Okay, sorry. So 30 WPM means 30 words per minute. This is the typing speed you have to do. Okay, so these are things. What I say, preparation exam pattern. I just discussed about these things, and preparation plans. Okay. So what is the preparation plans? Preparation plans, what I say, in NTPC patterns, math is not so easy, not so difficult as SSC CGL or SSC CGL. In spite of it is graduate level exams. Okay, so it is not so easy. It is moderate and difficult level question. Okay, in Rrb Ntpc exams, but not so easy or not so difficult. Okay, there will be some tricky question in mathematics sections, also in reasoning section. I think in Rrb's exams, reasonings are little bit difficult. As for my concern, I have appeared in Rrb Ntpc 2015 as well as SSC CGS. I have been giving consecutively. So as per my concern, reasoning sections is rather difficult compared to mathematics sections. And GK and current affairs, GK, this plays a vital role. GK, world GK is included in Rrb Ntpc, world GK, and GK is a vast portion of Rrb Ntpc exams. It plays a vital role, and it is very difficult to score high in GK and current affairs sections, because in mains GK plays a great role because it 50 marks, and current affairs, GK and current affairs, and world GK is a very difficult thing. So you have to know not only world GK, computer GK, general science, history, geography, some general knowledge, art and culture, everything would be included in GK portion as well as current affairs. Current affairs is common. So this is the patterns and or questions natures in the NTPC exams. Okay, so I told about these things. So these are the what are the strategy? What would be the right strategy for NTPC exams? So you have to appear in mocks as well as you have to study regularly. But it is difficult. Someone is studying not regularly. I am not also studying regularly. So it is difficult, but anyhow you have to manage it. So if you are strong in math and reasoning section, if you score high, then you have to carry a little a moderate marks from the GK and current affairs sections. Okay, but not so easy because in mains 50 marks GK and current affairs, you have to score high here also, not moderate plus. In mains you have to score moderate plus in GK and current affairs section if you are strong in math and reasoning sections. So these are the things tricky plans or tricky strategy I am telling about these things. Okay. So now I want to tell about some book list. Books names are very important. Which book you follow? So for mathematics, you can follow R.S. Agrawal's Arihant. Arihant is very good, I think. It's a busy, more reputed and common books. Arihant. There's a lots of books. Arihant, Kiran's also good. And I am suggesting one thing: Rrb Ntpc previous year paper. This is very important for Rrb Ntpc preparation plans. Okay, because if you habituated that you are familiar with the previous year questions, then you must be able to understand the pattern of question and difficulty level of questions, and you will be able to solve the question easily. These are the things. So I am suggesting these things. So do the things properly, then you can succeed also. I am trying also. But current affairs section is very important. GK section is very important. So now CB2 and CBAT. CBAT is not so difficult. If you qualify this round, CBAT or typing test. Typing test is definitely those who have already good in typing. They can raise 30 word per minute, but those are newcomer, beginner or just learnings, they would face problems this typing test. But CBAT is not so difficult. It is some type of reasoning and puzzle test, and also some question would be from psychological test. Okay, because a station manager is a responsible job, so that's why they test your reasoning power and puzzled. How can you behave, how can you manage at the time of the puzzle time or at the difficult times. In difficult situations, in difficult situation, how can you manage all the things? These things will test, or CBAT will test this type of knowledge, or what I say, this type of behavior, attitudes, your brain's power. Okay, these things. So preparation plans, I am suggesting a few books: Arihant, Kiran, previous year paper also, and mock paper. And for reasonings, you can also purchase some tests from any coaching centers. There are lots of coaching centers, good reputed coaching center. Under 247, Rrb test book. So you must be benefited solving those mocks from this coaching center. But GK and current affairs is very difficult question. Lots of different question comes in this section. So you should have a good knowledge in these sections on each and every subject: general science, history, geography, world history, world geography, and art and culture, and general knowledge. And as well as the most important thing is last but not least is current affairs. It is very important. Current affairs, you have to update it regularly. You have to update it. So these are things I'm telling you. So I just told about all the things about time hours and the marks distribution, these things. So exam will begin from 15 December 2020. So just 3 months away, or 2.5 months. So 2.5 months is 75 days. So just work hard or study hard. Lots of guys have already studied things. So lockdown was going on, and now the exam will begin from December and December mid 50 December. So these things. So the most difficult section is GK, I think, etc. What I say? I should not say anything. So poster almost 35,000 in Chennai sections. A little bit vacancy have been decreased. Also competition in that zone will little bit high, but in Kolkata zone it is same as it was earlier. So what is the main trick of Rrb? Main trick Ntpc for selection for Ntpc, main trick is that you have to score high. Means cutoff goes around 80 out of 100 after normalization. That you just think that normalization marks would increase only 7 or 8, means you have to score 70 plus, 72, 70 plus, then you can qualify in general category, your category. Okay, if question levels are moderate and easy, okay, moderate easy, difficult level, then slightly decrease the cutoff. Okay, but student think that things, because in competition, today's competition is so high, so cutoff will not decrease, cutoff will remain same if question is difficult. So these things you have to keep in mind and score high. How to score high? You have to attempt lot of question with good accuracy. Accuracy is a great factor. So I am saying about the accuracy. So here accuracy is a important and crucial factor for selection of Ntpc or for score to score. Suppose you are attempting 95 questions out of 100 questions. Okay, attempting, but ultimately you see that 75 are correct. Okay, 20 question wrong. So final marks would be 75 minus 20, approx 7. So 68 point something 33, etc. Okay, 6.77. Okay, so 75 minus 68.33. So this is the final marks. If you do these things, attempting 95 question, 75 is correct. If you attempt 90 question, 75 correct, then what will be the 75 minus 15 by 50? So 70. So you can see that accuracy is a crucial factor. You are attempting a lot of questions, but wrong one also are great in number, then you are obtaining less marks, because 1/3 marks is not so low marks, it is very high compared. You are doing one wrong, means 1 plus 1/3, 1.33 you are deducting from the attempted question. Okay, so these are the things you have to keep in mind. So I suggest you that attempt question which you are surely confident. After that few question you are a little bit confused, but no, it would be correct. It will go to the same or to the 99% or 90% correct. Then hit it, because attempting low question, you cannot also be under the selection. You cannot be selected in prelim section. Okay, so in prelim CBT 1, 15 times vacancy will be called means. So 15 times means great in number, but in competitions it is less also. So you have to attempt good number of questions. If you attempt 80 questions, you have to just wrong just 6 or 7, then you can score good and you can get selection or you can qualify preliminary exams. Okay, so I'm saying these things. So just practice and study hard in GK and current affairs. Those who are strong in GK and current affairs and moderate plus or moderate in math and reasoning section, those easily can clear the Rrb Ntpc exam. Those who are math and reasoning strong but GK and current affairs very weak, they are also will face some problems because 30 question preliminary, it will weightage GK and current affairs weightage little bit low, but it means GK and current affairs is 50 is so high, so you have to score high in that section. So I don't know at the final selection whether the preliminary marks will be included or not, whether I'm not sure about these things. If they are unable to shortlist those candidates about drawing the marks of CBT2, unable, I'm saying, they must follow the CBT1 marks. No other way is left except that. So you should stay also on CBT1. Okay. So these are the things I'm saying you. So I'm just teaching you. I was just teaching you Rrb Ntpc math and reasoning, and in middle I just stopped it. But because subscriber are very less, only 17 subscribers. Okay, so just please subscribe it so that I can teach you and good chapters. I can make concepts and clear. You must be benefited, as well as my preparation will also go in parallelly. ঠিক আছে? So প্রত্যেকেই বলছি, বেঙ্গলের স্টুডেন্টদের জন্য বলছি, জাস্ট ফলো করতে পারো কোচিং সেন্টারের রুলস, বা আমাকে ফলো করতে পারো প্রিপারেশন প্ল্যানস, বা যদি সাবস্ক্রিপশনটা বেড়ে যায় তাহলে আমি কিছু কিছু ফিউ চ্যাপ্টার্স আই ক্যান সলভ। রিজনিং সেকশনের কিছু ডিফিকাল্ট সেকশন আছে, আই ক্যান মেক ক্লিয়ার। আমি অনেকগুলো ভিডিও আপলোড করেছি রিজনিং প্রিভিয়াস ইয়ার ম্যাথের। So shortcut methods I didn't teach you, but I think lots of sums or problems couldn't be solved by shortcut methods. Few. I must provide those formula, but just subscribe and share this sense. Okay, guys. So good evening to all of you also. অনেকদিন পর দেখা হলো তোমাদের সঙ্গে, বেশ ভালো লাগছে। লাইভ সেশন হচ্ছিল না, খুব খারাপ লাগছিল। তো সাবস্ক্রিপশনটা করে দাও। আমিও ভাবছি কিছু কিছু চ্যাপ্টার, যেগুলো ডিফিকাল্ট চ্যাপ্টার নিয়ে আসবো রিজনিং এন্ড ম্যাথের, যেগুলো তোমরা ফ্যামিলিয়ার নাও এই সেকশনের, যেমন deviation, standard deviation, etc., probability, this type of chapter in math, as well as reasoning, syllogisms, and statement conclusion. This part I think rather difficult compared to others reasoning chapters, because those chapters are very easy, common in every exams. So those you will be habituated and familiar with those chapters. Okay. তো আমি আর কিছু বলবো না, জাস্ট সাবস্ক্রাইব করো। আমার মনে হয় যদি প্রিপারেশন ভিডিওটা ভালো লাগছে লাইক করো, সাবস্ক্রাইব করো, যাতে ভবিষ্যতে আমি কিছু ভালো টিপস দিতে পারি বা ভালো ভিডিও বানাতে পারি ম্যাথ রিজনিং নিয়ে, তোমাদেরকে হেল্প করতে পারি, এটাই আর কিছু না। সো থ্যাংক ইউ এভরিবডি।